What is up, nerds? It's Pat from the Nerds You're Looking For podcast, and today we get to talk about the super rare, shiny, if you will, good Pokemon Go news. But before we get started, if you want to see more of these news reaction videos that I do, I also do video game walkthroughs. I'm currently doing a walkthrough of Far Cry 5. I'm also streaming a walkthrough of The Last of Us. And then, of course, my co-host from the podcast, the Nerd You're Looking For, that Tyler Hunt, and I do what we call Fortnite Fridays, where we obviously play duos on Fortnite on Fridays. We aren't very clever with our names of things. If that sounds like your cup of tea, definitely hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, smash that like button. That helps us out a lot. We really appreciate it. So like I said, these aren't the videos I normally do for Pokemon Go. I'm usually bitching about something stupid that Niantic has done, but they finally given us what we've been clamoring for, at least half of what we've been clamoring for a while now. So the big news is with a new update that's coming soon, and I did the little air quotes even though you can't see me, because as of right now I'm recording this video on Tuesday. I don't think it will come out until Wednesday morning. So if they've announced the actual date of the update, or maybe it even went live since I recorded this video, I apologize. But as of right now, the sources that I've read, Niantic's just saying that it's coming very soon. We are finally getting trading in Pokemon Go, which was something that players have been clamoring for a while. And I've talked about this in past videos. I've been hot and cold with this game for a while now. I actually kind of took about, I think about 2 to 3 months of a hiatus from playing this game, but I recently, within the last couple of months, have gotten back into it, and I was really into this game, like most people were when it first came out, and I stuck with it pretty hardcore for about a year after it came out, because they weren't really doing anything else with the game. My participation, or my fervor for the game, kind of dwindled. And I would play every once in a while, but I wasn't really into it like I was until just recently. I think I kind of needed to take a couple of months off to kind of recharge my Pokemon Go batteries. But I'm back into it, and I'm really loving it so far. And this news is fantastic on one hand, because it's something that we've been wanting for a long time. But on the other hand, I can't imagine how many players Niantic has lost, and maybe lost for good, because it took them so long to get trading into Pokemon Go. I remember when this game first came out, I would go on the Pokemon Go subreddit, and there would be people from other regions, other countries that would have different Pokemon exclusive to that region, posting pictures about how they're saving up their region-specific Pokemon for when trading came to the game. And that was like 2 years ago when the game first came out. So I guarantee you some of those players have either transferred those or kind of given up on that. And I know for a fact, going on that subreddit, people have left the game. Sure, you're probably going to get some of those people back once this new update goes live, but not all of them. And you lost out on potential customers because you couldn't get your shit together. And honestly, this is great news. I love this news. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm not sure if they're necessarily implementing it in the best way with this like friends list, and you can have like legendary friends. It's very weird how they're doing it, but I'm just glad that trading is in the game. However, we're still waiting for battling, and I doubt that that's going to happen anytime soon, especially considering it took so long for them to get trading into the game. I can only imagine it's going to take almost just as long to get battling. And honestly, this game, Pokemon Go, is not going to feel like a real Pokemon game until you get battling. The foundation of the Pokemon RPG games is the random encounters with the other trainers, and then you battle them. That's the game. If you never put that into Pokemon Go, then Pokemon Go is never gonna feel like a true Pokemon game. I know that little kids play this game and they don't probably want people like me that's 31 years old to beat the shit out of a little kid in Pokemon Go. That's probably not what they want to happen. So I'm sure that they're going to put some kind of restrictions on it. Maybe you put it so you don't battle at all, unless you like there's a certain setting that you can put on your account that you don't battle unless you switch that off or on or whatever. Or maybe they could go the Ready Player One route. If you ever read that book or watched that movie, like certain planets in that universe in the Oasis were PvP zones. Maybe they could do something like that where certain areas of a city or maybe near gyms are PvP zones, but when you're out and about and you're not in a PvP zone, nobody can battle you. I don't know. So I'm happy on one hand that they're finally putting in trading, but there's still so many things that I need to happen in this game for it to feel like a true Pokemon game. But as always, that's just my humble opinion. If you nerds have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it in the comment section below. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. That really helps us out a lot. We're still a tiny YouTube channel. We're growing, but we definitely need your help to grow and compete with these bigger channels. So we'd really appreciate that like. And as always, I will put all the other links to everything else, including the podcast, the nerd you're looking for, in the video description below. For Patrick Kuhn, I am the nerd you're looking for. Take it easy, nerds.